Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel for another live match preview ahead of this weekend's game. Look, not really feeling myself today, to be honest with you. I feel a bit down today, but the show must go on. But I'm not as bubbly as what I usually am on the stream. But obviously I want to still do this, I want to push through it. Obviously you guys that come and tune into the show as well, mate. You know, it's just a nice escape as well from reality. So, yeah, no, but obviously we're going to do what we usually do, obviously look at the opponents first. And, look at a few of their players, what could cause a few problems. And then obviously we'll obviously have most of the show to look at ourselves. And our own perspectives here. But yeah, hello to Chris. He's big up me. I hope you're well. Yeah, big up to you. I'm alright. Well, like I say, I'm as well as I can be. I just feel like I'm having a bit of a rubbish day, to be honest with you, today. But yeah, just don't feel not great today. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's get straight into it then, guys. So obviously Stevenage obviously at home tomorrow for us. Our first league game of the season, and yeah, obviously it's going to be an interesting game against Stevenage. You know, obviously they won their first game as well. They're managed by Alex Ravel, who I think he's a really good manager. To be honest with you, he's quite a new manager, a relatively new manager, but I think he's going to have a good managerial career. But yeah, so it's going to be a different test tomorrow, absolutely, from what we've seen in the past. Obviously, the Peterborough game, you're just comparing league. But we're at home. The atmosphere is going to be buzzing tomorrow, I think. It's going to be a lot. Obviously, it's going to be more full tomorrow. And yeah, it's good. I am looking forward to being back at the stadium and obviously seeing a full ground again. You know, I'm sure we'll obviously make a lot of noise and so yeah, I suppose that makes me smile when I think about that. But yeah, we all have one of those. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's just one of those. I feel quite flat today, to be honest with you. Yeah, hello Aiden. Yeah, like I say, I'm feeling a bit flat today, but I'm doing the best I can, really. At least I've pushed myself to come here as well, so that's something. But yeah, I hope you're okay. Chris says Stevenage recently lost Steve Evans last season, who was a real asset for me, so I think Stevenage will drop off massively this season. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Chris, obviously you know a bit more than me about this league, but yeah, you're right, aren't you? You're right. So yeah, potentially, but they have got a few key players that I do like. Make sure to smash likes, everyone, and subscribe if you're new. Big up to you, Ian. Thank you. But yeah, I love that Elliot List. I think he's a really good attacking player that obviously will cause a few issues if they manage to mount any attacks. The familiar name Tyree Simpson, who obviously we know. The captain is Carl Piagiani, who is a centre half, so he will obviously possess those leadership skills at the back. And yeah, so the predicted lineup for tomorrow, Stevenage, from what I've seen, is Cooper in goal, Wilding, Sweeney, Piagiani, Freestone, Thompson, Phillips, White, Kemp, Pere, and List. So that is their predicted 11 for tomorrow. But anybody else want to kind of add anything about Stevenage, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, obviously it's not going to be an easy game. George says, big up Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. Tomorrow's going to be electric, and being in a new stand is going to be amazing. Hope we get the 3 points. Yeah, obviously you obviously got your season to get in different stand this time, haven't you? So yeah, you'll enjoy it a lot more in that in this stand. Honestly, I think it's, for me, the stand that I'm in is the best stand. Obviously, you know, it just is, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully we do get the 3 points, and like you said, the atmosphere is going to be electric. I'm sure of that, especially if we play like we have done in the past, where we've really got playing really exciting football. So yeah, let's see what happens. Messages are always open if you need anyone to talk to me. Yeah, thanks. Sometimes I just feel like I don't really want to talk to people about it though, because like, I don't know. I just don't want to confront how I truly feel sometimes. I just kind of don't say anything, to be honest with you. But yeah, now, so yeah, that's kind of how I see Stevenage. Obviously, a little section there. I don't, you know, really know what else to say about the opponents. Now, our perspective. Look, my thoughts ahead of the game. Look, we're at home. I expect to see more of what we've seen in the past. I want to see us start quickly, and yeah, I just want to see more of what we've seen before. To be honest with you, from what we've seen in the opening start to the season. So, I think it's a game that we will have most of the ball again, but it's what you do with it. And of course, we have used the ball very well at times in games. Obviously, you know, the second halves at Peterborough, obviously, and the cup game, we did create chances, but we didn't actually end up scoring when we were just dominating that second half as well. So maybe that's something that we can work on. But I just want to see more of the same, really, and I'm kind of quietly confident without being too overconfident, because you can never be overconfident in this game, because you have to give your respect to your opponents. Not too much respect, but you have to give them respect, and you have to earn to win any game of football. So that's it. So let's just see how we play. Afternoon, Henry. Afternoon to you. Hope you're well, Henry. Thank you for dropping in. Go and subscribe to Henry's channel, guys, if you can. Great channel. You know, there's plenty of great content on there, and some really interesting documentaries as well that he shares to the channel. So yeah, big up to you, Henry. But yeah, so yeah, that's my thoughts, quick thoughts ahead of the game. Now, my team selection, let me know your team. Who would you start tomorrow? Let me know your team. But I have obviously drawn up a team that I think is the one that we should go for. So let's have a look. So here is my team, guys. I'm going to take the banner off so you can see it. Obviously, you know who's in goal anyway. You can see the picture. But yeah, Lee Nichols starts in goal for me. And we've got a back three of Spencer, Hellick, and Lees. Now, obviously, the wing backs, Mikael Miller and Sorensen, who have been outstanding since coming to the club. Obviously, Kasumu, and I've gone for Wiles with Anthony Evans there as well. And up front, I have actually decided to start Callum Marshall. I think Marshall looked very good midweek, and even though it's nothing against Corona, by the way, guys, but I just think Corona, you know, will be a good option from the bench as well. So, you know, I just think Marshall probably, you know, for me, should be starting this game. And then I've gone for Healy, of course, obviously. You know, he's always going to be starting if he's fit. So, yeah, so that's my lineup. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, guys, what you make of this lineup, and let me know your team. Let me know your team that you'd like to start as you'd like us to start. But yeah, that is my team. Thank you very much for that, chat. Yeah, no problem at all. It's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, that's my team. for tomorrow. So if you do want to get your team in, then you can, and then we'll probably come back to that as we wait, because there's nobody that's posted in the chat yet. So let's go into the press conference, because we do like to do a few quotes from the press conference, obviously. Now, Brodie Spencer spoke to the media, and he started with he was asked about his start to the season. He said it's been good, 2 good results against 2 good oppositions. Things we are working on throughout the week showed in the games. Yeah, absolutely. Still early doors in the season. Got to keep focused and take it week by week. So again, I really like the way he spoke in this interview again, guy. I think Brodie's a very mature player for his age. He speaks very well and very ambitious, always wants to get better. And he's very honest as well. So really, really good to see these words from him. And then he obviously was quite honest, like I said. Obviously, he said he was better the other night than the first game. I played better, to be fair, but playing out of position is a bit different. Yeah, obviously he's been utilised in that position he's not really familiar with, guys. I think that people maybe forget about that. He did look a bit dicey in the opening game against Peterborough. He didn't. You could tell he hadn't really played in that position before. But he did his best and he got better as the game went on. He said he's still learning and adapting to that, but overall it's been good. So yeah, I think that's a good assessment. I think you'll all agree on that. I think he has started the season good, and I just think it's very honest what he said. Now obviously he kind of highlighted what Duff expects. So he said he just wants positivity, 100% every game. He's made that very clear. He wants everyone to give everything they have, fight as a team, and fight for each other. I think everyone has shown that so far. So again, he's just being honest, isn't it? Great to see these words. Now, obviously, Brodie is quite close with Callum Marshall, or he was when he was obviously, he used to house share with him when he was younger. And yeah, obviously, he said he's a good lad. He keeps himself to himself. He's very concentrated on football and he knows what he wants. And then you go and say, obviously, I've known Callum since about 14, 15. I've watched him for years now and know how good he is. I know how much he can bring to his team. For him to go out and show that in the game the other night was really pleasing to see. So yeah, they're very good, very close, and really good friends, absolutely. He also, in fact, no, other than that. He also said about his contract extension, he's happy. It gives him that extra bit of confidence, knowing that he's wanted. That's why every football player. That's what every football player wants. It makes me feel good about myself as well, which yeah, absolutely. Then he said about the morale in the group. He said the manager's coming and trying to change the whole mentality of the club, a winning mentality. The mood around the training ground and around the stadium is very positive. Everyone seems to be very happy. The team is a lot more together. So that's 2 players now that have come out and said that the dressing room feels a lot closer, and that bodes well. Obviously, Hoggy said it, when he spoke to the press before the Peterborough game, and now Spencer has highlighted that as well. It just shows that how together the group is, and that only helps on the pitch, as it's already showing. So yeah, look, again, great to see. But yeah, really positive press conference from Brodie Spencer. Now we're going to go on to Michael Duff in a moment, but we've got a team line up here. Aiden's gone for it here. 3-5-2. You've gone for Nichols in goal, Spencer, Hellick and Lees. You've gone for Headley and Sorensen as the wing backs. Interesting. And then you've gone for Iapenda, which, look, I don't want to push him into it. Like I say, he did very well. Obviously, his first full start in competitive football. And he did very well midweek. But, but you have everything. I'm not surprised you have every faith in him. Not Iapenda, it's your Pender. And Hogg, you've got in the middle there. Evans, in the midfield. Koroma and here up top. So, yeah, look. Good lineup. and I can understand why you've gone with this. So thank you very much for sharing that with me. But yeah, very, very, very good indeed. Shows the depth of the squad when you're looking at different squad. A few changes here and there, and it still looks just as strong, doesn't it? So it just shows the upgrade that we've had in our squad so far. Of course, we know we need a few more in the door, but it is positive steps forward, guys. Now, we are going to go into the Duff quotes now, which obviously was lovely to hear him speak once again. A breath of fresh air and a fantastic listen from beginning to end here. He said, my job isn't to, he said on team selection, his job isn't to keep people happy. My job is to pick the best team. You want to create an environment where it's a good environment. It's up to the players to get themselves into the team. So I like this. I like the mentality. He's very honest up front with you. And it's true what he says, guys, in these quotes. Everything he says is just facts. I just agree with him. He also went on to say the real tough part of the job is disappointing people who have given you everything. I'm not here to babysit people, but you want to create an environment that's enjoyable, competitive, and they enjoy coming to work. So yeah, look, it's all positive things to hear, isn't it? This, and I just think he's very ruthless, and that's what you're going to be in this game. You can't, if you want to be successful, you have to be ruthless. There's no sympathy for anybody. You've got to, do what you need to do. But he's very honest about it. He wants to keep, creating that correct environment so the team can thrive on a match day. So, and he wants people to enjoy coming. He wants the players to enjoy coming to work, of course, which is what it's all about, guys, isn't it? You've got to enjoy what you do. I suppose if you're lucky to enjoy what you do, but obviously not everybody is in different professions. Now he reflected on the Morecambe win as well. He said it's exactly what we wanted. The mentality of the players was excellent. The physicality of the players was excellent. The numbers will tell you that. The rest of it was really good. The players delivered, absolutely. I think I missed. No, I've already done that one. So I'll go on to this one. So he previews the Stevenage game. So he said they'll be completely different to Peterborough. The way they play is really effective. It works for the personnel they have. We know what is coming and have to deal with it. The motivation for us is we've had a good start. Absolutely. And look, you recognise it's going to be a different task against Stevenage. And he recognised also that they play very effective, very direct team from what I've heard. And yeah, he's done his research. His team has done his research. His staff has done the research, and he knows what to expect. So it's how you deal with that, like you say. And we are full of confidence, of course, after starting the season so well. He said he wants to keep the momentum going as long as possible. It won't last forever. It's understanding of what's got us success in a really small window, recognising where we can hurt them and where their strengths are. So yeah, look, it's just pretty straight to the point stuff, all this, isn't it, how he's speaking here. And of course, we want to win every game, but he's realistic. He said it won't last forever, this momentum. We will have a few tricky spells, but it's how you react to those, isn't it? And it's how you and games will always go our way. And again, it's about how we respond. So he's very upfront with you. But then it's obviously recognising what's got us in this really small window, how well we've played. And yeah, recognising where we can kind of hurt them, and obviously what their strengths are, how they can hurt us. And then he finally said, obviously he said it would probably be a big crowd. teams aren't just going to come here and roll over because we've had a decent start and they've got energy around the players. We need to accept all the challenges and deal with them. Yeah, I mean, look, again, it's just brilliant, isn't it? You know, he knows that it's going to be, you know, he recognises these things and he says it how it is. And there will be challenges, and it's just how we deal with them, like he said. And you have to be prepared for a big task. And because any game of football that you win, you have to earn it. You don't just get given it, you know. But yeah, look, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Now, score predictions. Let me know your score predictions in the chat, guys. But look, I expect to have more of the ball. You know, we need to be wary of their counter-attacking approach. You know, defensively we need to be switched on. But ultimately, if we play to our best, then we will win this game. And it's just about looking after ourselves and thinking, you know, what can we do to you know, if you can get off to a quick start, then that'll set the foundations, right? But of course, that doesn't always work. Sometimes you do have to be patient for the first goal to go in. So but I do expect that kind of pattern in the game, guys. I do expect us to have most of the ball. And yeah, just more of what we've seen before. That's what we've come to expect now already in this early tenure of Michael Duff's reign. So yeah, so for me, my score prediction for this game, I'm going to go for another clean sheet, guys. And I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for the Terriers. And that probably sounds very comfortable. It may have a few challenges along the way in this game, but I think that we'll just pull away and we'll have too much quality for Stevenage. And my goal scorers will have to be Reece Healy. I think Marshall will get a goal. And I think Evans will get himself on the score sheet. And Aidan, you've gone for this. I didn't even see this. I've already made my prediction. I didn't see this until now. You have gone for the same scoreline, 3-0 to Huddersfield. And you've gone for Healy, Sorensen, and Evans to score. Lovely stuff. We love to see it. We love to see the positivity about going to games now. And we are excited for tomorrow. I have been looking forward to it all week. Obviously, we did have the midweek game, but obviously the league game, obviously we knew this was going to be a lot more, a bigger game, if you could say. So obviously they're all big games, but I don't really know how to put it. But you get what I mean. Obviously the main event, if you could say so. And in fact, they also forgot to mention that Stevenage also won in midweek. Can't remember who they were playing. Well, in fact, I don't really know who they're playing. I don't really. But let me just have a look. No, they didn't win midweek. They lost against Norwich 4-3. But obviously a high-scoring game against a team that obviously are in the Championship. Charlie Good got one of the goals. Louis Apere and Brad Hills with an own goal. But they did win in their first game of the season in the league. Against Shrewsbury, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Elliot List getting the goal. But yeah, look, I think I don't really know what else there is to say. If anybody's got any questions, you can to finish with, you can, but it's going to be a bit of a short one tonight. I mean, Don't know why it's been shorter, but usually I'm quite structured with what I have to say. But yeah, any final thoughts? Feel free to get them in as well, guys. But look, we just want to keep this momentum. You know, we've got 2 league home games on the bounce now. Obviously, against winnable opposition, or you know, games that we should be winning. And no disrespect to Stevenage and Shrewsbury, but we need to make the John Smiths a fortress, you know. And as fans, like Duff has said in the past, you know, we have to do our job from the terraces and get behind the lads, and of course the players have to deliver on the pitch too. So yeah, it works hand in hand. Of course, there will be some content on the channel, hopefully tomorrow. I'm not promising, but there should be some content on the channel tomorrow. And of course, there is. I've slightly changed my seat this season, so I have moved on a little bit. Not more. I have moved on a little bit than where I was last season. I wanted to change, so yeah. George says, I hope we can perform like we did against Morecambe in the Cup. I think it will be a 3-1 Town win, and Evans, Sorensen, and Hellick to score the Town. Nice, yeah. So you don't think we're going to keep the clean sheets going? Of course, we have had opening. We've not only won the opening 2 games, guys, we've actually had clean sheets in both. So, yeah. But, yeah, no, look, fair enough. I like your goal scorers too. But, yeah. But this has been a very short stream, guys. Now, on the transfer front, I believe that Huddersfield has been linked to away with a move. Obviously, on the fringe of the squad, he's not going to be featuring much, so he will probably be departing. And does that mean that we'll have? What does that mean? Because he's leaving, that there'll be another incoming? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top with the fantasy football this weekend as well. Obviously, the league that we've got going on. There'll be an update to that on the review show on Monday. Stay tuned for that. And yeah. Obviously, we did get drawn in the next round of the Cup against Morecambe. I did do a video on that, guys, as well. But yeah, not much. See, I'm half asleep. Against Walsall, sorry. So yeah. But guys, I think I'm going to call it quits, to be fair. Like I said, I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling a bit flat today, to be honest with you. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you do want to drop a like on the video, subscribe. And let me know your thoughts if you're watching us on playback, what you think ahead of this game, and score predictions if you want as well. You can follow me on my socials, as you can see down below, HTFT8 on Instagram and X, and my TikTok is RyanMOfficial if you want to follow me on TikTok as well. But yeah. See you tomorrow, Ryan. Hope to get the win and stay top of the table. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, like I said, we do want to stay top of the table. So that's another thing I forgot. Yes, it's early doors, but we want to keep on top of that table, don't we? But I just hope we can really, just continue what we've been doing. I'm sure we can. Obviously, Duff expects, and as fans we expect as well. And hopefully we can have another, we can come away from the game feeling very happy and, with 3 points in the bag. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that'll be nice to keep top of the table. And Ian says, brilliant live stream, mate, up to Tanya. Big up, thank you very much. But guys, I hope you have Did anyone see Leeds in the draw on Wednesday? No, I didn't, strangely. They seem to be missing from the draw. Oh dear. And all those, that Leeds fan I saw on social media saying about having a dig at us because of obviously the attendance at the cup game, and gloating that it would be full if we were playing them. I guess we'll never find out, will we, this time? Because they have gone storming out of the cup after being embarrassed by Middlesbrough in their own backyard. So Leeds, that is karma for you. And of course, they're a losing play left, right, and centre as well, which is lovely to see. But yeah, that was a very funny comment. But yeah, it's going to be. We can't take Stevenage for granted tomorrow, though, guys. We have to be professional. We have to be professional. We have to turn up. We have to do the job. And we have to, be clinical and just do what we've been doing, showing the attacking intent from the outset, fast football, and get us up off our seats, which is what we want, of course. No, he's not. I'm sorry, but he's not. Because to be fair, it would have been 2-0. So it's not like he scored the winner. So no, he isn't. I look at what he did last season, and that always will be what I look at and what I define him as. So. But yeah, the thing is, guys, is it's the consistency. Can we keep the consistency going? And if we can, then we will be picking up the 3 points tomorrow. And we know that we'll always go for it in games. We'll always give it a go. Even if we do come short, we'll always leave everything out there on the pitch, which is obviously, what we've been lacking in the past year. Obviously, since Duff's come in, it's not been lacking at all, but previously. But yeah. So yeah, guys, we're going to call it here, to be honest with you. We've kind of covered everything. I don't want to keep waffling on. So yeah, hope you all have a good weekend. If you're going to the game, I hope we all enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it. And maybe some content out on the channel tomorrow, guys, so stay tuned for that. And then we'll be back for the review show on Monday. But yeah, have a good rest of the weekend, whatever you get up to, as well as going to the football. And yeah, stay safe, take care. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.